Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to another video. And I know that I haven't been making a lot of videos recently because I've been super lazy, but I've also been working. Well, recently I was out of work for like a month, but now I'm back. New characters. The painter, entomologist or bug collector, and the sculptor. But like, I mostly want to talk about the artist because there's more information on the artist than any of the other characters. So if you didn't know, the artist was one of the fan-made characters that won the contest along with Embalmer and Postman, and the artist is the third character. And it's been a long time since we've heard about him. And yes, it's a him, because the creator of the painter or artist made him a guy, and his name is Edgar Valden. And we actually do have information on him. Our most recent information about him was December 1st, when the Identity 5 devs or team made a post talking about him, and I'll put it on the screen so you guys can see. And I'll put some links in the description so you guys can read it yourselves and like follow the person who made them, because honestly, I'm so excited for the artist. His design is amazing. I feel like I could easily cosplay him. I just have to straighten my hair. So it says, truthfully, we've been discussing internally about the painter that everyone has been paying attention to. As we mentioned before, we make face-to-face roles for many of our characters. Many of them were scheduled to be released before the 5th character design contest, so these 3 characters will meet with you one after another. And those 3 are obviously Embalmer, Postman, and Painter. And we already have Embalmer and Postman, and now the artist is on his way. His schedule is relatively late. It's because they've been discussing the design of his skills. They reached an agreement with the creator. I cannot read their name, but if you click that link, you can go to their profile and, like, follow them or stuff. So we will keep his basic character and appearance of the character, but adjust his skills. So, and then they go on to the problem. And if you know, the Postman and Postwoman are 2 characters designed by 2 different people, and a lot of people get upset because they wanted the Postwoman. And honestly, the Postwoman had a really cool design, and it sucks that she lost. But I like the Postman design too. Like, they're both really good, but they were 2 different characters. They were 2 different characters that had the same backstory and stuff, and same job title, but obviously Postman won and Postwoman didn't. And then there was an artist design. There was the guy version of the artist, and then someone else made a girl version of the artist. And I'm actually excited for the guy version, but the girl version looks like it could be a skin for Dancer, to be honest, but yeah. So, on this website, they even go over his backstory. They talk a little bit about him. His name is Edgar Valden, 21 years old, and his birthday is April 23rd, so he's a Taurus. His birth class is noble, and he's described to be weird. He's only interested and good at art. He likes artistic, beautiful people / things, and he dislikes useless or noisy people or things. So he's kind of stuck up and arrogant. Like, he's not a nice person, I guess. He's really full of himself. And then his character introduction. He's the only son of the Valden family who has great interest in art since he was a child and exhibited a high level of talent. The love from his relatives and the praise from the public has led to his weird character. He only sees art in his eyes and has high self-esteem. Nobody is worthy to talk to him about art. Art. He didn't participate in the game for the prize. As the heir to the Valden family, money did not tempt him. So what made him participate in this game? And if you go to the creator's profile, I think she did like a little comic or something, and she mentioned, I don't know if it's translated like correctly, but apparently he was like blackmailed. I think that's what I understood. He was blackmailed because he uses people's blood as paint. So you can imagine he's not a good character. He's not a good person if he's using people's blood as paint. But I don't know how accurate that is because of the translation. But I mean, I guess we'll find out. But it makes sense if he was blackmailed because he's already rich. Like, he doesn't need to participate in the games in Identity 5. And they also go over his abilities. But the thing about the abilities is that they're gonna change, of course, because this was made like 6 months ago. Well, this was posted like 6 months ago, and it already has a disclaimer that the skills will be adjusted once he's officially out. But at the time, this is what they were going for. Art performance. The painter uses a pen to perform body art on himself. As he blends with the environment, he can move away or be missed by attacks. So he's kind of like a magician or first officer. He can like go invisible and like run around and the hunter can't hit him. Focus. The painter has a different concentration on things to do. All action speeds up by 6%. So I don't know if action speed also relates to decoding, but he gets like a 6% buff, I guess, to his kiting or like that, like palette and vaulting. Observation. The painter has excellent observation power. With the help of the painter, the entire team can see the hunter within 30 meters. Now 30 meters is kind of short in game, but it's still kind of helpful that everyone can see the hunter when they're getting close. And then no one in sight. The painter's bad personality causes him to be disliked by his teammates. His teammates' rescuing speed will be reduced by 30%. So he's kind of like the magician. People rescue him slow, which kind of sucks. But a lot of these abilities are like repeats of other characters. So, I mean, and of course it'll change, but this is what they had planned back in December or late November. And yeah, that's basically what we know about the painter, at least so far. His name is Edgar Valden. He's rich, he likes art, and he's not a nice person, you know? So, I just wanted to share that with you. If anyone was interested, leave me some comments. What are your opinions? Which character are you more excited for? And I can't wait to hear your thoughts. I've been wanting to talk about it for a long time, but I don't think anybody really cares. Like, I don't know if everybody already knew this, but I found this article and I just wanted to share it with you guys. Because I'm really excited for the artist, and the bug collector, and the sculptor. But I could only find stuff about the painter, the artist. So, yeah. Bye.